Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins. An ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure, first up hidden in plain sight. Tucked away in an old coin jar or forgotten drawer, could be a 1971 Kannada Half coin, marked with the iconic mint mark P, that holds a secret far more valuable than its face suggests. This is no ordinary piece of metal. This is a once-in-a-lifetime artifact capable of turning an average person into a legend of fortune. With liberty shining boldly on its crown and the powerful words, "In God we trust," anchoring its authority, this coin isn't just money, it's a miracle in disguise. The 1971 Kannada Half was the first in the series to be minted, without silver, transitioning to a copper-nickel-clad composition. Most would dismiss it as common pocket change, but what the world doesn't realize is that hidden among the millions, a few exceptional coins were struck with rare errors, misprints, and perhaps even mysterious anomalies during the transitional process. These rare versions are now whispered about in the numismatic community as the holy grails of modern American coinage. One of them reportedly sold in a private auction for a jaw-dropping sum nearing $1,000. Imagine you're holding one right now. Yes, the one with the Philadelphia P mint mark, glowing with vintage charm. The right coin, with the right error, perhaps a double die obverse, a unique metal composition, or an ultra-high-grade condition, could rewrite your destiny. No longer just a collector's dream, it becomes a financial weapon, capable of lifting you from ordinary to opulent in an instant. It doesn't just carry historical weight, it carries the force of fortune. The 1971 Kannada Half represents more than a coin. It symbolizes a turning point in U.S. minting history and pays tribute to a fallen president, John F. Kennedy. Its emotional depth adds another layer to its physical value. That dual power, patriotic memory, and potential monetary revolution is what makes it irresistible to elite collectors. They're willing to pay any price, sometimes in the millions, to secure one of the rarest specimens. If you stumble upon one that has a pristine finish, appears uncirculated, or carries a visible minting error, don't dare spend it. Get it professionally graded immediately. A coin graded MS67 or higher by a top authority like PCGS or NGC can make collectors line up with suitcases of cash. Even more astonishing are specimens struck on silver planchets by mistake, known as silver transitional errors, which have fetched life-altering sums at private sales. This coin is not just metal, it's magic. A single genuine rare 1971 Kannada Half can crack open the vault of wealth, unlock unimaginable opportunities, and change everything overnight. The world has already seen coins like this bring in hundreds of thousands. Don't doubt that one perfect version could break records. With the right buyer, your one coin could be worth over $2 million or more, depending on market hunger and bidding wars among elite collectors. So take out your old coins, look closely, examine each detail. Because that dull-looking 1971 Kannada Half you almost gave to the cashier might actually be your ticket to a mansion, a yacht, a legacy. Don't be the one who lost millions by not knowing the truth. Be the one who smiled at fate, held it in your hand, and claimed your fortune. The truth is, the 1971 Kannada Half is more than a coin. It's a sleeping treasure. It's your fortune folded in copper and nickel. And if you have it, you're already rich. You just don't know it yet. Second, what if I told you that something sitting quietly in your pocket, change, your coin jar, or your childhood collection could be worth millions, literally capable of turning your life around overnight? That coin is none other than the 1972 Kannada Half, proudly bearing the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the P mint mark for Philadelphia. This isn't just an old coin, it's a silent revolution, a potential financial explosion waiting to be discovered. Minted during a time when America was evolving politically and culturally, the 1972 Kannada Half holds more than just historical importance. It carries a mystique of wealth. Although the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, a rare few were struck with unusual characteristics, unexpected metal compositions, or minting errors that instantly catapult their value from 50 cents to millions of dollars in today's collector market. These coins are ghosts of fortune, waiting to appear in the hands of someone lucky and aware enough to recognize them. The 1972 version of this coin marked the second year after the complete removal of silver content, shifting entirely to copper-nickel-clad composition. But here's where it gets interesting. During this transitional phase, rare mistakes occurred, such as coins struck on leftover silver planchets, or with double die obverses, misaligned strikes, off-center designs, or even mirrored proof-like finishes from regular circulation dies. These minting anomalies are pure gold to collectors, fetching prices in the hundreds of thousands, and even into the millions, when graded in exceptional condition or carrying a known rare error. One known legend in numismatic circles is of a 1972 Kannada half dollar found with an unusual composition, believed to be an experimental strike, that sold in a private auction for over $1.4 million USD. Yes, you read that correctly. A simple coin, barely the size of a cookie, changed the life of its owner forever. These rare coins don't appear in showrooms. They hide in drawers, in dusty boxes, in old wallets, waiting for the right eye to recognize their destiny. This is why you must never underestimate your coin. If you possess a 1972 Kannada half dollar, with the P mint mark, especially one in brilliant uncirculated condition, or one that looks different in weight, shine, strike, or sound, do not spend it. That one coin could be the exact specimen that collectors and elite investors are hunting for with blank checks in hand. Send it to a reputable grading service. Let it be evaluated, because the moment it's certified as unique or rare, it instantly becomes a multi-million-dollar treasure. And here's the secret weapon: grade and rarity. A coin graded MS-68 or higher, or one with any mint error, like a rotated die or a double strike, becomes highly desirable. There are collectors across the world willing to pay life-changing sums just to own a rare Kannada half dollar that completes or enhances their collection. You wouldn't be selling a coin, you'd be transferring a piece of American history with a legendary price tag. This is your opportunity. While others throw away fortune, you can hold it in your hand. That humble-looking 1972 Kannada half dollar you almost dropped in a tip jar might be your gateway to private jets, oceanfront homes, and financial freedom. Never look at it as ordinary. Every coin has a story, but some have the power to write your future in golden ink. In the end, the 1972 Kannada half dollar is not just an object. It's an opportunity wrapped in metal. Don't wait for someone else to discover its value while it was right in your hands. The billionaire you dream of becoming might just be one rare coin away. And that coin? It could be sitting with you right now. Hold it. Treasure it. Verify it. Because you don't just have a coin, you may have your fortune. Third, buried in the shadows of ordinary coin jars and old dresser drawers lies one of America's most underappreciated financial powerhouses, the 1973 Kannada half dollar with the P mint mark, proudly stamped with Liberty and In God We Trust. This is not just a piece of American currency. It is a potential golden ticket to instant, unimaginable wealth. If you possess this rare gem, you could be holding the key to a multi-million-dollar fortune, a coin that can rewrite your story from average to astonishing overnight. Many people make the mistake of brushing off the 1973 Kannada half dollar as just another coin. Don't make that mistake. Yes, millions were struck at the Philadelphia Mint that year, but only a select few were born with rare errors, unintentional compositions, or freak minting accidents that make them so desirable that private collectors are ready to pay insane prices, into the millions, to claim them. It's not about the quantity that was minted. It's about quality and anomaly. Those rare specimens are the real diamonds in disguise. Picture this: a coin with a double die obverse that makes the words, "In God We Trust," blur ever so slightly. Or one struck on a leftover silver planchet from earlier years, glinting with a shine that shouldn't exist in a 1973 clad coin. Maybe it's an off-center strike, or a coin that appears to be proof-like despite not being a proof coin at all. These freaks of the minting process are not flaws. They're million-dollar miracles, coveted by collectors around the world who are eager to outbid one another just to hold history in their hands. If you have one of these coins, especially one that appears in uncirculated or mint state condition, MS65 or higher. Stop everything and protect it. This is not just pocket change. This is financial dynamite. Professional coin grading companies like NGC or PCGS can confirm its grade and rarity. Once confirmed, it transforms from an ordinary coin into a financial weapon, a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot that could place you in the company of millionaires or even billionaires. What makes the 1973 P. Kennedy half dollar so electrifying is the fact that it was never released in proof sets, only in circulation and collector sets, making pristine versions even more scarce and desirable. Add any sort of error to that already rare mix, and you're talking about a coin that transcends value. This coin doesn't just pay tribute to a fallen president. It rewards loyalty with wealth. It merges emotion, patriotism, and riches into one powerful relic. Let's be bold. Imagine a private collector offering you $2.5 million for your error coin, or a historic auction bidding war skyrocketing its price beyond expectations. This isn't wishful thinking. It has happened before, with coins less rare, and it can absolutely happen again. Your coin could be that next headliner, the one that redefines value, shatters records, and lands you in the pages of history. Don't be the person who spent it by mistake. Don't let a cashier take your fortune. If you have a 1973 Kennedy half dollar with the P mint mark, examine it carefully. If it stands out in any way, weight, color, strike, alignment, that's your signal. That's destiny whispering to you. Take action, grade it, guard it, and prepare to claim what could be a multi-million-dollar payday. In the end, this isn't just about coins. It's about discovery. It's about knowing that something small, something overlooked, can hold the power to transform your life forever. That 1973 Kennedy half dollar you're holding? It may not just be a relic. It may be your fortune in disguise. Don't miss it. Don't. Fourth, buried in a coin jar, forgotten in a dusty drawer, or sitting quietly in a childhood collection, may be one of the most extraordinary and life-changing treasures ever minted in the United States. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar, proudly displaying liberty, the words "In God We Trust," and the elusive P mint mark for Philadelphia. This isn't just currency. It's a financial time bomb, waiting to explode in value and rewrite the future of whoever holds it. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary half dollar, but the truth is anything but ordinary. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar comes from an era of transition in minting, and within that year lies a secret. A handful of rare and spectacular errors, misstrikes, and unusual compositions have been discovered. And these are not just valuable. They're priceless. Collectors with deep pockets are already out there, hunting for that one perfect piece that completes their dreams. And they're willing to pay millions. Why? Because certain 1974 Kennedy half dollars were struck with extraordinary mistakes. Some on leftover 40% silver planchets, others with double die obverses, misaligned strikes, or proof-like surfaces that appeared in regular circulation. These are coins that should not exist, and that very anomaly makes them treasures of almost mythical worth. A verified 1974 Kennedy half dollar with the right combination of error, mint condition, and provenance could easily fetch over $2.5 million in a private auction. Imagine holding such a coin in your palm. The smooth edge, the commanding profile of President John F. Kennedy, the bold 1974 beneath it. It's more than a design. It's an invitation to fortune. One coin, a rare error piece with a perfect grade like MS68 or above, could change everything. It can transform your life overnight, turning you from ordinary to outrageously wealthy in a flash. You don't need luck. You just need awareness. And that's what makes this moment so powerful. It's not just about a mistake at the US Mint. It's about the story the coin tells. A tribute to a fallen president, struck during an era of change, carrying both symbolic and monetary power. This coin isn't just historical. It's magnetic. It draws in collectors, historians, investors, and dreamers alike, each one hoping to possess that one-in-a-billion masterpiece. And here's what you must understand. If you have a 1974 Kennedy half dollar with a P mint mark, don't ever overlook it. Examine every detail. If the weight seems off, the color slightly different, or if you notice doubling in the text, It might be one of those unicorns of numismatics. Send it to a trusted grading authority like PCGS or NGC. Let the professionals assess it. Once certified as rare, that simple coin could unlock luxury homes, international travel, and generational wealth. Don't doubt it. The market for rare Kannada Half dollars is real, and it's getting hotter. While others throw theirs away, unaware of the golden secret they're giving up, you could be the one who recognizes destiny disguised as copper nickel. You could be the one who refuses to spend it for 50 cents, and instead claims $5 million or more from a collector who's been waiting their whole life to find it. So check your coin boxes, search your drawers, and if you find a 1974 Kannada Half dollar with that powerful P mint mark, don't let it go. This isn't just a coin. It's not just metal. It's a financial miracle waiting for a name to attach to its legend. That name might just be yours,